Hi, I'm Jennifer Eichelberger. Okay, recently I feel as though God has brought my creativity to a grinding halt. I feel like I keep slowing down and not getting anything done. I've been trying to do a new website because I need a new website, and then I realized I needed a new banner, so I started doing this banner, and it was this really complicated illustration, which has been really fun to do. But even at that, I just keep getting slower and slower, and I just can't concentrate on doing these things that I need to do. And honestly, I feel like it's because God is telling me, you need to start doing these videos. Um, so recently, this past general conference, President Nelson said, it is time to do things differently. And for me, I think it is doing a YouTube channel, but um, sharing my art, but not just sharing my art, sharing my thoughts on God and things like that. And that's why I'm doing this video, is I've just got to start. I feel like I've been putting my light under a bushel, and honestly, God has been prodding me for over 2 years to do this. And I have recorded myself several times, and I've always not loved the results. And I've only ever posted one video, but I feel like I need to do this, and I just need to put myself out there. I've been doing illustration for professionally for probably the last 15 years, a little bit longer than that actually, like 16, 17 years. And I've been working on this really massive project, which is a graphic novel, which is a fun story in and of itself, like why I started doing a graphic novel, because I never wanted to do a graphic novel, but I ended up doing it, writing a story and putting the words to pictures. Um, anyway, but I feel like God has kind of like put the halt on things. Is like, guess what? You can't be creative until you actually do this thing that I've been prodding you to do for these 2 years. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm talking, and I'm not good at talking to a camera, so we'll see how this goes. Um, I don't know what to say. Like, there's this parable that Jesus teaches, and it's all about the the talents. And he gives talents to three different people. He gives 5 talents to one, 2 talents to another, and 1 talent to the last one. And the person that got 5 talents, he goes out and he increases the talents and he gets 5 more. And the second one does the same thing. He doubles his talents. But the last one, he goes and he buries his talents. And so then when the master returns and the servants have to give a reckoning of what they did with their talents, the master is very pleased with the first two because they went out and they got more talents. And by the way, talents in this parable is referring to money, but I think most people can think of it as talents as we know them. Anyway, so he goes to the last servant to ask him what he's done with his talents. And the servant's like, well, I know that you're a harsh master, and I was afraid because you reap where you sow not, and I don't remember it all. Anyway, so he's like, so I went and buried my talent, but here's this talent. And the Lord was not pleased with him. And he's like, oh, you, I will cast you out into outer darkness. And he gives the talent to the one who has 10. And I feel like I've been this person who's kind of buried my talents just because. So I do illustration and I would love to get published, but I also, a big part of who I am is that I follow Jesus Christ, and I believe in the words of Jesus Christ. And I've just kind of been afraid to share my faith, a little bit afraid. I mean, I've done it before on Facebook and other things. I've talked about it, but I just don't want to be bearing that anymore, and I don't want to be afraid to share my thoughts and who I am. And so that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to start sharing more thoughts as I come to them. Like, so day after day, I get these thoughts of things that I could say on a YouTube channel. I was like, oh, that would be so good. And then I don't do anything about it. And that happens every single day. So I think from now on, what I'm going to do is when I get these thoughts, I'm going to record it, I'm going to post it, and we'll see where it takes me. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see if it makes a change in my creativity. Will I be able to start doing things faster? Anyway, so I guess that's it for this video. I don't really have anything else to say other than, hey, I hope you guys have a great day and do your creative work and what other things and the things that God is calling you to do. I feel like this is what God's calling me to do, and so I'm doing it. So, okay, goodbye.